ready. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so this man lives in Washington, D.C., and he lives in Georgetown, the edge of Georgetown, what we call the West End. So he lives in the West End of Georgetown. West End is because, you know, it's the end of the city, the original end of the city. All right, so during the War of 1812, the British would invade Washington, and you know the story about them burning everything. All right, so when they got ready to leave, they went by this doctor's house, and they kidnapped him and took him to Baltimore, because when the British left Washington, they went to Baltimore. You know, on the ship, he was being held there. Well, his good friend who lived in Georgetown, who was an attorney and a writer, wanted to negotiate the freedom of his friend. So he sailed down the Potomac River into Baltimore Harbor, and he boards a British ship, and he successfully negotiated the freedom of his friend, Dr. Bean. But they wouldn't let him leave until they finished bombing Fort McHenry. And this man thought that the British would get into, he had already witnessed what they did in Washington, so now he's thinking that they're going to get into Baltimore, and if they get into Baltimore, it could be the end of the new United States. But Fort McHenry was so fortified that they weren't able to penetrate the fort. So he sat on the side of the ship and he wrote, "Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave." Thank you very much.